and welcome to the Nintendo Direct, the second Nintendo Direct for this month. And this one is supposed to be featuring the Switch 2. Now, I'm hoping that along with this console, they have some exclusive releases for the console, because right now they don't have any system sellers. So, without further ado, let's get started. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me know. Let's try to skip ahead a little bit. There we go. Now, the last Nintendo Direct they did a bunch of games, but it was for the Switch. So hopefully we see something that, you know what I'm saying, excites us a little bit more. Knocking out the park. We got a Yoshi. Was this a Yoshi Island? Was this a Paper Mario? What were we dealing with? First game out the gate. That's a damn Mario Kart. Okay, I'm not mad at it. I'm never mad at Mario Kart, but I'm never surprised at Mario Kart because it's one of these system sellers. So hopefully this is going to be on the Switch too, I'm assuming. I mean, I like what I'm seeing. It looks beautiful. Okay, that's fire. I don't think you could have did that in none of the other Mario games. And you can ride over people. That's even funnier. Got you doing tricks in the air. So far, I like what I'm seeing. Allowing you to get an 18-wheeler, that's dope. Mario Kart World, okay. I like it. I like it. That was a good opener. Okay, so here we go. Switch 2. Tell me something good.
佐々木です。Nintendo Switch 2の本体設計を担当しています。
最初にご覧いただいたのは Nintendo Switch 2の専用ソフトマリオカートワールドです。さて、新しいマリオカートはどんな風になっているんでしょう。A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Not mad at it.
Vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Now, if the world concept is what I think it is, it's like one of them anytime and any place type of online games.
Everywhere in this world. In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is...
If they made this, what's up? If they made this to where you could just like drive like freely throughout the entire world map, I think that'd be fire.
Corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line? You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Okay, good. See, this is what I was. Okay, see, that's fire. I like that.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
Seeing that this is supposed to be a world game, this is what I was hoping for.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
Now, that's not bad. So I'm assuming they'll let you fly and all that too. Like, I'm pretty sure they're not just gonna limit you to, you
A
know,
brand new race across
just
the
racing.
entire world starts here. Mario Kart World. The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
マリオカートワールドは
Hopefully they sell that as a bundle.
同日に発売します。さらに詳しい内容は後日改めてご紹介しますのでお楽しみに。
続いては任天堂スイッチ2で新しくできることをご紹介していきます。これはスイッチ2のジョイコンで
Joy-Con 2 controllers for the Switch 2.
と呼んでいます。右のジョイコン2には新たに C ボタンを追加しました。この C ボタンで皆さんを新しい体験へお連れしましょう。
Yo, Switch 2.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. That was you. So quick. Oh no! Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you. Come on, no.
It's what they got, a built-in Discord?
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Bro, they got a built-in Discord in the Switch 2.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
So they literally got a
With this
built-in
feature,
Discord
you'll
for
be
it.
able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah?
Yeah, follow go.
Okay.
Off for an adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the console.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here.
Yeah, but how far of a distance?
All right, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a left.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
They made an in-game Discord. I mean, I think it's
you
smart.
can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that?
But you know, somebody gonna be lagging from that. So I was like,
Oh, I want to do it too.
on paper, it seems like a good idea, but you know, so you never know. You know, you're gonna have that one person with a fucked up internet connection, and you know that might, this might not work as well for them.
Heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know.
Who the
that
hell
one.
wants to deal with that?
Right? Tough.
Oh wow. I'm like in the sky right
I mean, you know, this could actually be good for speedrunning competitions. Now that I think about it,
Oh, look, you're on a star. That's so
like maybe they can do like an online speedrunning competition. I think it'll be good for them or
You
that
can
group of
adjust the
people.
size of your game screen.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
And I'm thinking like that could actually work for
Or
them.
expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall.
First off, that is on a potato.
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little wall ride.
But if you and your friends playing a game together, I guess you know, and
I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are.
that'd be a good thing to share.
together. Welcome.
But again, it's just the in-game Discord.
Let's take a picture here.
It's just a built-in Discord.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this. You can also connect this camera to the console.
Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello.
Oh God, that's horrible.
Yo, Nick. Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
I'm not lying. That's cool low key, but that quality is bad.
Face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
I mean, I guess for Nintendo that's a start,
Here's how it
but
works with just the camera feed.
that's like
There you go. I bet you like that. Can you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which
Oh,
use
that's
the
almost like
camera feed
PS
like this.
PS3 quality bad.
No, wait. Go left. Left. If I go a little more this way.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games.
I mean, that's cool and everything, but unless they finna make a new Splatoon, the servers are down. So they probably just told on
Decide
themselves.
your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere.
And they low-key might have just told on themselves that we getting a new Splatoon. But the game chat feature is
い
nice.
かがでしたか？ゲームチャットはお友達やご家族などフレンドとのオンラインプレイをもっと身近にまるでその場で一緒に遊んでいるかのように楽しんでもらいたいとの思いから開発しました。先ほどの映像に出ていたカメラは任天堂スイッチ2カメラといって任天堂スイッチ2と同日に発売します。ゲームチャットをご利用いただくには任天堂スイッチ
Oh wow, what else?
が必要になります。ですが
They just fucked up with that.
体験してもらいたいということから無料でご利用いただける期間をご用意しました。ぜひ遊んでみてください。
They just fucked up with that.
ゲームチャットは見守りスイッチに
Paying for something where all the other consoles get for free, boy. Y'all tripping. Well, guess I gotta pay for them servers somehow. Oh man.
ご家族やお友達とゲーム
Want to use the game chat feature? A built-in feature to the system? You gotta pay for it. That's crazy.
任天堂スイッチではソフトが1本しかなく
It's
ても
built into the system. Like, why would you charge extra for that? That
任天堂スイッチ2
okay?
ではさらに
So there's one
ソ
negative.
フトがない他の本体ともすぐに一緒に遊べるお裾分け通信ができるようになります。お裾分け通信はスイッチ2はもちろんスイッチでも受け取ることができ最大4台でプレイできます。相手に自分の画面を見られたくないゲームでも1本のソフトで一緒に遊べます。またオンラインにも対応しており先ほどご紹介したゲームチャットの相手ともすぐにお裾分け通信ができます。お裾分け通信ができるのは対応ソフトのみになりますが
So not every game can
世界
be
の遊び大全
shared.
51をはじめいくつか予定しており
Another negative. Maybe that's something that they'll work on in the future.
もちろんスイッチ2の専用ソフトでの対応も予定していますのでお楽しみに。
Okay, so we're getting some Switch 2 exclusives.
任天堂スイッチ2
I'd like to show you the
の
Switch 2
本体をご
console
紹介しま
itself.
す。
Okay.
映像をご用意しましたのでご覧ください。
Big
At
screens.
7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The console's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen. The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Okay.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the console. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
That's still gonna feel awkward. That analog is too close to the
Left
buttons.
and right sticks are now larger. Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play in compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from
I mean, they doing all right.
are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can
Like, I haven't
chat
really
with
seen a
friends
good set
anytime
like that.
via game chat.
That game chat feature
It
would have been
also
a
uses noise-canceling
knock out the
technology
park
to
if they
filter
didn't make it
sound,
an
so
extra
your
charge.
voice will come through clearly.
Like, I'm still scratching my head. Like, even though all this is cool, I'm still scratching my head because, like, you built in a feature
Games can be enjoyed with more immersive,
to the console that you're
three-dimensional
charging
sound,
extra people
as if
to
it were
use.
coming from all
Yeah, we got this
around.
new C button for a game chat feature, but in order for you to actually access it, you have to pay extra money for it. That don't make no sense. That makes no
Place
sense.
your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the console, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
That camera quality is going to be trash. I guarantee you within the first year, they're going to have a...
Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Okay.
8 times that of Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data
That shit gonna
is
run out
also
so quick.
faster.
I mean, that's good and everything,
Use
but
the
them Switch
Nintendo
games
Switch 2
is...
dock to connect to your TV and
It's
enable
huge.
up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
I hope they got an
HDR
extension
also
or
supported in TV mode.
a bigger hard drive for that, or SSD drive. Like, you're going to need at least 2 terabytes.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your console cool. This helps keep performance stable.
It's there 4K. I seen the way that video quality look. It's not going to be 4K.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Even in the demonstration, it looked like they was recording that on a potato. Like, I mean, it's cool. It's better than the Switch, which wasn't a tall hill to climb.
ご覧いただいた通り、任天堂
it's like-
Switch 2は単に任天堂 Switch を
I'm still
バージョン
disappointed about the game chat feature, which is one of y'all selling points. Like,
新たな遊びの機能を
like y'all selling point is y'all trying to
そして
sell something else that shouldn't be sold.
もらいたいと思い、とあるゲームを開発しているのですが、
That's basically what they're telling me.
はーい。私がいるここはまさにそのゲームのフィールドなんですが、そのタイトルは任天堂スイッチ2の
Nintendo Welcome World
という
Tour.
スイッチ2の専用ゲームです。
It look
私は
cool
ここにいたんですね。では皆さんをこのゲームにお招きしましょう。
on an actual Switch too.
ハテナがいっぱい並んでいます。ちょっと覗いてみましょう。
I mean, this look cool. It has like a PlayStation Home type of
という
feel
話
to
題
it.
ですが、本体とジョイコン2は
I mean, obviously, this is going to be the go-to hangout for anybody.
で、その磁石、実は本体にだけ入っているんです。
But y'all still charging for an extra feature that should be free.
SLSR ボタンの素材が鉄でできていてくっつくというわけなんです。さらにこの2つの間に強い磁気回路ができるので、
I'm just thinking about this
ジョイコン2
whole
は簡単には取れま
thing.
せん。
All of this is cool.
こんな感じで
But in order for you to talk to your friends, you gotta pay extra. Like, that's like, this is cool, but you gotta pay extra to talk to your
ガイド
friends.
センサーと組み合わせることでこんなことができちゃいます。ゴルフクラブの向きをジョイコン2で調整してカップを目指します。マウス機能とジャイロセンサーの組み合わせでできる
That's all I'm saying. Like,
秘密点では ミニゲームやデモを楽しみながら体感
It's
することもできるんで
cool.
す。秘密の種類はスイッチ
Like I said,
なら
because
ではの
this is clearly going to be the go-to
やれ
hangout
ないと気づかない
for
ような
anybody that got a
細か
Switch
な
2.
技術ま
This
で
is going to be the go-to hangout. It's going to be the go-to
Nintendo Switch 2
spot
当日にダウンロード
for a lot of people that
ソフトとして
just
発売し
don't
ます
play video games and they'll get the Switch 2 just for the hell of it. They're going to go here and they're going to do all these little mischievous deeds or whatever the
続い
hell
て
they can get away with.
Switch 2の周辺
But in
情
order
報
for them
に
to
つい
actually
て
talk
お
to
伝え
each
しま
other,
す
they're going to be
これが
they have
Nintendo
to
Switch 2の専用ソフトのゲームカードです。形状は
they have to
一番と同じですが
charge extra. Like they're
色が
charging
赤
extra
くな
for
り
it, which
読み込み
again
速度が
is a
ぐんと向
downside.
上しています。
All of this is cool,
続いて
but you're charging me
メモリー
extra to
カード
talk
で
to
す。
friends.
スイッチ2に対応するのはマイクロ SD エクスプレスカードになります。マイクロ SD エクスプレスは SD カードの新しい規格で高速なデータ通信が可能となります。
Yeah, but people
こ
gonna
れま
find a way
でスイ
to
ッチでお使いになっていたマイクロ SD カードは使えませんの
they're
で
gonna find a
ご注意
loophole
く
in
だ
that
さい。
chat shit.
またスイッチからスイッチ2へのデータ移行は任天堂アカウントでログインしていただくことで
Login and
セーブ
transferring
デー
that
タ
to your
や
account.
ゲーム
Okay.
ソフトなどが転送で
That's
きる
cool.
丸ごと転送機能が使えます。そして
All of this is
新しいプ
cool,
ロコントローラーが
but you're
登場し
charging
ます
me extra to talk
ゲーム
to
チャットを起
friends.
動する C ボタンと背面には好きなボタンを割り当てられる GLGR ボタンが増えました。さらにヘッドホンマイク端子も追加しています。このダイレクト終了
Oh, that's fire.
公式ホームページを公開します。
But I'm pretty sure I got a Victrix that can work on it just as good.
Nintendo Switch 2の開発についてお話しする開発者に聞きましたも公開しますので、合わせてご覧いただければと思い
And
ます。
this is fine. The issue that I'm having
Nintendo Switch 2の発売日をお伝えし
is
ます
that you're charging me extra to talk
Nintendo
to
Switch
friends.
2の発売日は6月5日です皆さんで遊んでもらえる日が来ることを私たちも心待ちにしています。もうしばらくお待ちください。
Okay, it's around the corner.
さて Nintendo Switch 2で遊べるソフトには大きく3つの種類があります。まずは Nintendo Switch 2の専用ソフトです。 Switch 2の性能や特徴を生かしたゲームをプレイいただけます。2つ目は Nintendo Switch で発売したソフトです。
Compatible
3つ目は
games.
Nintendo Switch 2エディションです。スイッチで発売したいくつかのタイトルにおいてグラフィックを向上させたり、スイッチ2ならではの遊びを追加して新たにお届けします。ではここでスーパーマリオパーティージャンボリーの Nintendo Switch 2エディションをご紹介します。こちらをご覧ください。
Okay. Ugh.
Super Mario Party
What's
Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features,
Which are-
including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory,
Yeah.
all of which can be accessed on Switch 2.
Yeah, that potato
Let's
shit right
check
there.
out
There we
3
go.
new and updated modes.
That's
First
high
up
quality
is
480p
Mario
right
Party
there.
mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
You know what I'm saying, bro, that's high quality 480p. I'm telling you, bro.
Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to hit blocks to collect the most coins, guide an RC
So you
car
basically
with
gonna
our
have to have a
voice,
well lit room.
and compete in other mini games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a minigame will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm. and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station?
I mean, I guess.
From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and Rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV
That's cool.
by purchasing an upgrade pack.
But you're charging for voice chat. They can't have none of this fun for real. Because I'm pretty sure you got to communicate with people.
ゼルダの伝説ブレスオブザワイルドとティアーズオブザキングダムのそれぞれの任天堂スイッチ2エディションでは 解像度やフレームレートが向上し
Yes, resolution frame rates.
鮮やかな色合いを表現できる HDR にも対応するなどより高精細で滑らかなグラフィックでプレイいただけるようになります。
They pretty much
さらにハイラルの冒険を深く楽しめるゼルダノーツが使えるようになります。ゼルダノーツとはスマートフォン
higher frame rates. How much higher?
アップからご利用いただける任天堂
Because if we're gonna be honest, the barometer for Breath of the Wild is still for them Nintendo Switch emulators that got shut
いろ
down.
んな場所に案内してくれたり
I think they was running the game at like 60 frames a second.
Proceed north.
他にも作ったものを QR コードでシェアして
That's cool, I guess.
他の人のゲーム内で再現したり冒険がより楽しくなる機能がご利用いただけます。星のカービィディスカバリーではグラフィックフレームレートの向上を生かしたスイッチ2エディションのみで楽しめる追加ストーリーが登場します。舞台は不思議な流星の力で変化する新世界。カービィの新しい冒険にぜひご期待ください。そしてメトロイドプライム4ビヨンドですがスイッチ版に加えスイッチ2エディションも発売します。通常操作の他にマウス操作による直感的なプレイが可能になります。さらに 4K60fps で没入感のある世界を探索するかフル HD120fps の滑らかなアクションを楽しむか HDR に対応した2つのモードを好みや環境
They're
に
really
合
trying
わ
to
せ
upsell
て
the
覚えられ
60
ていただ
frames
け
a
ます。
second thing.
またこの秋に
Well, them Switch emulators got them doing 60 frames a second on everything, eh?
ZA もスイッチ版に加えスイッチ2エディションを発売します。スイッチ2のスペックを生かしグラフィックやフレームレートの向上などによりニアレシティでの冒険をより快適に楽しむことができます。ご覧いただいた任天堂スイッチ2エディションですが
Debate with better quality, right? That was standard. You had two Switch emulators, you know, even though they got in trouble, that ran the games at this frame rate already. Like they got YouTube tutorials on it. Like that's not a flex.
ジョイコン2のマウス操作による
I mean, maybe for
完
the
全新作タイトルを
Nintendo
ご紹
in
介します
particular, it's a flex, but
こちらをご覧くだ
in
さ
the
い。
world of gaming consoles, that's not a flex. It's like you should have been there several years ago. And the whole thing is you're trying to really push this point and click feature, which I can't see being any more. Oh, you know, they gotta have some woke person that's gonna be so pissed off at this. Goddamn Paralympics. Drag and drive. Okay. Drag drive. They can't make a better version of this because first off, you ain't got to pay for Discord. These people literally got Rocket League in wheelchairs. This is strictly, I mean, strictly. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm kind of getting concerned because how much of that dragging are those Joy-Cons going to be able to handle before they get messed up? Cause I'm just thinking, like, do they have like some type of protective coating that's just gonna make them slide, or is it gonna? Because I just got this feeling that they're gonna get damaged from rubbing them on a surface like that.
続いては Nintendo Switch 2にやってくるソフトメーカーさんのタイトルをご紹介します。
I have long observed the lands between.
Really? Elden Ring on Switch?
Is in dire need of repair.
Who the hell in their right mind going to buy this on the Switch?
The rays of grace that guide you through your burden.
People done already beat this game like a million times over. Nobody's going to buy this for the Switch.
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Yeah, nobody's buying this for the Switch. It makes no sense.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead.
Yeah, so this is more of a flex for them.
Vanquish the sinister Titan of Time.
Games like this.
You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは、カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、
Street Fighter is whatever.
だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他
What the
に
hell?
総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1、2 Fighters Edition の2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。
Are they trying to resell Amiibos again?
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence.
If they don't have crossplay, that's a waste.
All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally
I'm assuming this is Xenogears.
From humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome!
This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart! All children bring hope to our lives.
Damon Machina.
Don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship.
You know what's funny? A game like Split Fiction fits the Switch a lot better than Street Fighter does.
Now, let me tell you this. If you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
That's cool, but
Hi, I'm Alex from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before.
I don't know.
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2.
I don't see if somebody really has a choice. Why would they put the? I mean, yeah, you can see
Discover the enhanced magic
this
when
Hogwarts Legacy.
on the same day as Switch 2.
I don't know what the game is like a year old now. You can, I guess, use the Joy-Con as a wand and, you know, do things. I guess that'd be fun for kids or whatever. Tony Hawk or whatever. It was a remake that didn't even do good on the. I mean, it might do better on the Switch because that's just, it's up the alley of that console. But it didn't even, the remake didn't even do well on like the other consoles. So I'm just like, okay, maybe it'll do better on the Switch too.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
All these old games coming to the Switch 2. This ain't good.
Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's
And the graphics look
imagination.
worse.
Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Unless these people finna get an exclusive, like, I'm talking about like their own Hitman game. Not some enhanced version. Okay, what, 007? Project.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Okay, that's news. But
The story of light and shadow that never
ain't this
fades
Bravely Default?
is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with...
I literally did a playthrough of this on the Nintendo 3DS.
with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy
I don't.
RPG.
Yeah, don't nobody care.
Fairy HD remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
Don't nobody care about that, man.
セガ龍河如くスタ
I
ジオ代
mean,
表の横山です。
maybe somebody will buy it, but
我
don't
々
nobody
が
give a
お
damn.
送りするタイトルは龍河如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです。1988年東京と大阪2つの
I'm literally just looking at all the games like, bro, they released this on other consoles already.
伝説の始まりを追加し
On better consoles. So who the hell wants to buy this on the Switch too?
発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひ
Just because they put some extra little things in there like that. No, nobody gonna buy
ソ
that
フト
shit
メー
again.
カーさんのご紹介の途中ですが、ここで任天堂
I mean, it's good for business. You know, somebody will buy it, but
ご覧ください。
I'm a realist. Nobody's really gonna buy that for it to make any difference. I guess they already got their money from the games, so might as well get whatever little bit they can get left. Koei
When the
Techno.
Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Hyrule Castle? Then
It's a prequel.
must mean this really is the past.
What the hell is a Musou title? Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment. So it's a prequel to Tears of the Kingdom.
ご覧いただいたのは光栄テクモさんのゼルダ無双封印戦記です。もちろん任天堂も開発に協力しています。かつてハイラル王国で起きた封印戦争、その知られざる真実を描いた本作に
I mean, I'd rather this than some of the other stuff that they announced.
ここで任天堂スイッチオンラインについてお知らせです。
Got some news about Switch 2
任天堂
Online.
スイッチオンラインはスイッチ
And
2
you're
でも
playing
引き
Nintendo
続き
Switch
ご利用いただけ
Online
ます。
on Switch 2.
そし
Okay.
て任天堂スイッチオンラインプラス追加パックにスイッチ2専用の加入者特典を新たにご用意しました。こちらをご覧ください。
So what they bring
Nintendo
GameCube
Switch
games?
Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2002. Here are the
So I'm
titles that will be
assuming-
available at launch.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna get
Legend
Star
of Zelda
Fox.
game that
That's like a
looks
gimme.
a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure.
Star Fox Adventure. There's no way they're not putting that
The
on here.
Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this
One of the better Soul Calibers that ever
fighting
had.
game, each fighter
we
comes
ever
equipped
had.
with a different weapon, and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer,
It was no way they wasn't gonna release that retro
or
style
online.
F-Zero and not do this.
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases.
I'm pretty sure they should
You
have.
can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
I'm pretty sure there's a.
More titles will be added in the
Yeah.
future.
So basically, everything that they did for the Dolphin emulator, they're doing that for the Switch.
Nintendo
But they're trying to get their money.
Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch.
But when they shut
Online
doing them
Plus
emulators,
expansion pack,
the Yuzu and
same day
what was
as
the
the
other one
hardware's
called?
release.
Ryujinx.
And
But they took notes from them.
dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access Game Chat.
That you have to pay for.
The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
当時遊んでいただいた方はもちろんプレイしたことがない方も任天堂ゲームキューブ、任天堂クラシックスをお楽しみに。もちろんご覧のハードのタイトルも
Like I said, them games are already available on like
それでは引き続きソフトメーカーさんのタイトルを
on what was it, like the Dolphin emulator and all that, and they're running at a high frame rate already. But Gale of Darkness, I mean, that's a step in the right direction.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons.
Smart.
We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ
Really?
7 launches on the same day as Switch 2.
So basically, the same thing you can do on Steam, you can do on the Switch too.
You can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade.
But he really, but he really trying to sell mouse controls. Really?
Even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks. And I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
But they trying to sell the mouse controls like it's a new thing.
Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
That look like a cool little game.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Right. It really don't make no sense to get hype over that. I mean, I guess some people don't have a high quality. They don't have a good gaming PC or to run the emulator, so I guess that's good for them. But it's just the fact that you already have that already.
You can expect some fan favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game.
It's like we already have it.
To share more with you in the future.
But I guess it's appealing to, like I said, the people that don't have a PC or a laptop to play emulators on. Or they don't care to play the emulators for whatever reason. Star Seeker, astronaut. That look cool. Devolver
Hello,
Digital.
my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action adventure.
Oh, you know, them graphics is going to be shitty compared to the other consoles. There ain't no way this game that had like what graphical issues at launch
when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition
on the other consoles or PC or whatever the issue was.
こんにちは、スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
Like, it's cool that they bringing all this stuff to the Switch too, but some of these games are just unnecessary. Like again, I feel like with some of these enhanced editions for the Nintendo Switch 2, I feel like those companies already made their money. They're just trying to make a little bit extra for a new console that's coming out. Which I'm not mad at. It's just some of these games don't make no sense because you know people aren't going to make that. You can get that for free with Xbox Game Pass. Why the hell would you even buy that on Switch 2? Story of Seasons, Grand Bazaar. Two-Point Museum, I guess. This, Wild Hearts S. Witchbrook, which they talked about, what, last week? Puyo Puyo Tetris. I mean, it's Tetris. Rune Factory. Star Wars Outlaw. Wait a minute. Wasn't the company that made Star Wars Outlaws, like, didn't they go under? I mean, I guess. Shadow Labyrinth, of course, that's a game to get excited for. Raidou Remastered, that's a game to get excited for. No Sleep for Commodore. That's a pretty solid game. The Animal, kind of like Nightmare. I mean, it's Fortnite, so. Alright, like, I'm not impressed with nothing too much. Because ever since then, when they, I'm going to talk about it later. I'm going to talk about it at the end. But I'm not jumping up and down for anything that I'm seeing so far.
ここまでたくさんのタイトルをご紹介してきましたが、次がソフトメーカーさんの最後のタイトルになります。ご覧ください。
Hopefully the rest of these are like Switch 2 exclusives. Because they need something. Because they ain't sold me on the console yet. I ain't seen a new... Even with Mario Kart World, that ain't enough to make me want to go out and buy the console.
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
From Software. So what is this, like, I don't know, is this another Dark Souls, or is this like something new for the Switch? I don't think they announced this for nothing else.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon-to-depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Will flow for one.
and one alone.
The Dust Buzz. I mean, that's cool. I mean, it's a Souls game, so those are always going to do good. I said it depends on they made that like exclusive to Switch, which I doubt. There's no way they're going to leave that just for the Switch. Only available on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, never mind. I'll shut
ご
up.
覧いただいたのはフロムソフトウェアさんが手掛ける完全
So
新
it's a
作タイトルです
Switch 2 exclusive.
どのようなゲームなのかについてはディレクターの宮崎さんが語るクリエイターズボイスを公開しますのでぜひご覧ください。ソフトメーカーさんのタイトルの紹介は以上です。ご出演いただいた開発者の皆様、また
That was it.
今回の発表に映像をご用意いただいたソフトメーカーの皆様、本当にありがとうございます。ご覧いただいた以外にも Nintendo Switch 2に向けて多くのゲーム開発を進めていただいています。今後もたくさんのタイトルをご紹介していきますのでお楽しみに。続いてはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
What we got here? It's another Kirby. What we got? Oh, it is another Kirby game. What's a Kirby racing game? Oh, that looks vibrant. It's a Kirby racing game. Kirby Air Ride. Air Riders. They're gonna have to show more than that. Not really excited for a Kirby racing game if they're gonna have Mario Kart
エア
World.
ライド以来22年ぶりに完全新作が登場します。桜井さんが手掛けるカービィのエアライダーにぜひご期待ください。次が最後の映像となります。ご覧ください。
What the hell is this, Donkey Kong Country World? Donkey Kong Bonanza. That look dope. So this year. Okay.
ご覧いただいたのはドンキーコングの新しい 3D アクションゲームドンキーコングバナンザです。唯一無二のパワーで敵も壁も
That's cool.
地面も全てを破壊しながら巨大な地下世界を突き進みます。詳細は改めてお伝えしますのでお楽しみに。
I know it's like they field goal is
ここまで
like
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。
it's like 7 and 30.
改めてになりますが、Nintendo Switch 2の発売日は6月
So
5
June
日で
5th
す。
for the Switch. No problem.
最後に発売する本体のご紹介です。まずは Nintendo Switch 2の本体です。
I know they're gonna have to have a
こ
bundle
れ
for
に
something.
加えダウンロード版のマリオカートワールドがセットになった本体も発売します。詳しくは
That's a system seller for it. They need to bundle that Donkey Kong game too.
駆け足になりましたが、今回お伝えする内容は以上になります。
発売までもうしばらくお待ちいただくことになりますが、Nintendo Switch 2を皆さんにご体験いただけることを今からとても楽しみにしています。
最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。
All right. So
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。
I'm not
ご覧い
mad
ただきご覧
at it because I kind of expected something crazy to.
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。ご覧いただきありがとうご覧いただ
Like I said, I'm not necessarily mad at it because I kind of expected them to. Once they announced that
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。
改めてになりますが、Nintendo Switch 2の発売日は
Hold on.
6月5日です。
like once they announced
最後に発売する
that
本体
game
の
chat
ご紹介
feature
です
which is kind of like a
Nintendo Switch 2
no, I'm just kind of
の
like
本体です
disappointed.
これに加えダウンロード版のマリ
I'm looking kind of disappointed because it's like, okay, the Switch 2, great. The main feature that they sold us on, or that had it, that caught the attention of me in particular, you know what I'm saying, was the game chat feature. I thought it was cool. I thought people can use it for like speed runs and, you know, maybe you and a friend could play the same game together at the same time and maybe y'all can help each other out, you know, things like that. But when they told you got to pay for it, that's like, damn. You know, and then you want people to buy this camera, which is horrible by today's standards. I mean, I didn't see anything with that camera that said it's a must buy. Like that camera was literally capping out at 480p. That was not, you know, because mind you, if it was like a 1080p camera, then they would have sold us on that. That camera was not even 720p. But they had options in the Switch that allowed you to run games at 4K. Like, stop it. Like, I'm not being sold on any other specs in this situation. People are just going to stick to Discord because nobody's going to pay for a Discord-like feature that you built into the console that's not as good as what you're trying to compete with. Like, it's not going to happen. So that's out. Secondly, all of these enhanced versions of the game, of games that already exist on other consoles and other platforms, I highly doubt people are going to buy it on this platform unless they already don't have it and they just like that dedicated to waiting for the Switch 2 to purchase them on. Games like Street Fighter, nobody's going to buy a Street Fighter game without confirmed crossplay on the Switch 2. That's not going to happen. Nobody's going to buy a Hitman Assassin's game after all this time, really? I mean, if it's reasonably priced, maybe somebody will buy it, you know, but I'm not you know, as well as all the other games. It's only 2 games on here that actually matter, and that's Mario Kart World and the Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's it. Outside of that, there's no reason to get this thing. It's really not. The games that they were trying to sell us on, they're emulate. I mean, I understand people feel their way about the emulation, but the fact of the matter is, the emulators are running the games that they're claiming that they're just now getting at 60 frames per second. The emulators are already doing that. So, and the thing is, they didn't even guarantee that Breath of the Wild, or no, not Breath of the Wild, but that Tears of the Kingdom Enhanced Edition, they didn't even guarantee that was going to run at a full 60 frames per second. There are YouTube tutorials about like the Yuzu and Switch emulator that are running that game. You know, I don't support, you know, the piracy thing and all that, but it's just the fact that the game is running at a full 60 frames and even some cases 120 frames per second on those emulators. You didn't even specify how many more frames is going to be enhanced by. So nobody's inclined to getting that on the Switch 2. They might as well should just stick to their 30 frames on the Switch. So those enhanced version games aren't even worth batting an eyelash at. Like I said, the only 2 games that matter in this whole presentation, Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza. The game chat feature is a flop. The camera is a complete waste of money. That camera is the equivalent. Yeah, I'm mumbling on my words. That camera is the equivalent of the PlayStation Move and the Xbox Kinect. Like, that's what it is. It's their hardware that they're trying to sell that isn't needed. Because again, nobody's going to... Who in the hell, during this presentation, like, they didn't say anything, you know, about how well the camera is from the demonstrations. The cameras was trash. The camera that they're trying to sell you on so bad is capping out at 480. But you're trying to sell me on 4K features in a game. I'm not seeing the must buy here. Like, I'm not seeing that's a must buy. You know, it's just an extra accessory that ain't needed just so you can put yourself in a little video game. You know, and again, the downside, you want people to pay for the damn chat feature. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of stupid people are going to buy the little chat feature just to act like they got money, but it's a waste of money. It's literally a waste of money. Regardless of how much it is or how cheap it is, it's a waste of money. It makes no sense. You know, I'm pretty sure in the future they're going to have an enhanced camera that actually runs at 1080. But right now, it's like, that one's not worth buying. I wouldn't get it. So, like, yeah, there's a lot of negatives, man. There's a lot of negatives with this. You know, only 2 Switch 2 exclusives, and everything else is just like, oh, you know, like, we're bringing the GameCube and all. There's a GameCube emulator out there that's running all those games at a better frame rate than this console will. Like, I'm not sold on none of the stuff besides Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Those are their 2 selling points right there. Those are their 2 selling points right there at the moment. You know, we obviously didn't get a new Smash Brothers announcement. I'm pretty sure that'll come later on this year if they're smart. What was I finna say? It was a game I said something about that wasn't. Oh yeah, that Dust Blood. That you know, they got a Souls game exclusive for the Nintendo Switch 2. That's cool. trying to think. What am I missing here? Because it was some. Oh, right. So the magnetic thing, the whole point and click. You know, you can use the Joy-Cons as a mouse. I don't know how well or how long you have before that feature fucks up the Joy-Con. Because I'm pretty sure that rubbing that on the table or whatever is going to mess it up so bad that you probably can't even reconnect it to like the Switch 2. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be something they're going to have to fix and adjust in the future. And then they were trying to sell us on games that like they're going to try to sell us on games that's like mainly made for this whole point and click feature. Like, for example, that Metroid game. You know they made that just so they can try to exploit that little point and click mouse feature for the Joy-Con. It's unnecessary. Like, like you're trying to sell us on. You're basically trying to turn the Switch 2 into a PC, which people already have those options because they have the games on Steam. It's like nobody's buying the Switch 2 so they can have to use this. I'm not buying a gaming console so that I can do this. That makes no sense. You know, I mean, it's going to be cool, I guess, for like some fun games here and there, but it's, you know, people want to play they want to be able to hold a joystick in their hand and play a game on a console. So that wasn't it. So what are the positives for this game for the Switch 2 Nintendo Direct? It's bigger, got more space. Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's the only positives to take away from. Oh, and the Dust Blood exclusive for Switch 2. It was another game I think called like Star Seekers or something like that. That looked pretty interesting. Nintendo Switch World, which is supposed to be like their version of PlayStation Home. All that's cool. The disappointments, the chat feature, you have to pay for it. And they're trying to sell you on a camera that runs capped out at 780p. Not 780, but 480p, excuse me. Those demonstrations was horrible. The mouse feature, I'm not sold on it. It's like a completely useless gimmick that in about like a year, I don't see them continuing to push that outside of maybe like some first party style games. I can't really see them selling that at all on any, like you can't convince people to buy this console for that feature. They're doing that already on their laptops and their desktops. They don't need that. So that's not a selling point. All these enhanced versions are a complete waste of time. Putting games like Street Fighter on the Switch, yeah, I guess maybe if you're traveling, but you can do that with the Steam Deck. It's like certain things just ain't selling me on this system. You know, so outside of the fact that, you know, and the fact that I know for a fact that these Switch games are huge. They're, you know, these are large files. So I forgot how much more storage they said it had. I think they said it was like 247 gigs of space on there. Like 247 gigs of space, or like something around 250, 260 something. I don't know. But you're going to need at least like a couple terabytes, like a few terabytes to store all those games properly without you having to buy multiple SD cards. Like that's, you know, I don't know. Maybe they'll work on that in the future. I don't know. But right now, I'm just not sold. So it was a cool Nintendo Switch. Like I said, Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Star Seekers was pretty cool. Dusk Brood or like Dust Blood, you know, the Souls game that's going to be a Switch 2 exclusive. Those are cool games. And, you know, Mario Kart and Donkey Kong game are going to be system sellers. Outside of that, this wasn't all that. So, with that being said, man, that's my opinion on the Switch 2. It was lackluster, but hopefully in a future Switch 2, they'll, you know, make some things better. I don't know. But yeah, so that was my opinions on it. If you liked it, bang. But it was disappointing.